The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
So, earlier on the regular old show, Lindsay was catching Riggins and Rob up on some stories they may have missed from back in the day, where she worked at a tanning salon and a massage place. Mm-hmm. It was a legit massage therapist type place, spa kind of thing, not a massage parlor. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a parlor. It would have been so much cooler if it was.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Well, you were the manager of that place, right? So
I was top dog.
Right away, we're dealing with a ragtag operation.
Had to have been. I was, 22, 23. Yeah, had to have been. Who hires a 23-year-old? It was a nice facility. Like, I was in charge of 60-year-olds. I mean, yeah. Wow. They were dumb.
So how old were you when you started working with us? 24?
I think I was 27 because
27.
30 or 26.
Yeah, I mean, it was the year you retired from the NBA dancing. I think you did that for maybe one season. You did both jobs maybe one season, or it was the first. It was your job once you left, like you were leaving, finishing out the season when you got hired with us.
I started January 2013. I do know that, or December 2012, really.
And when did you retire from NBA dancing?
I thought it was 2014. I thought I did it a full year.
You did?
Yeah, because I was real tired. But I don't know. My memory's not good, as you know. But 2013, how old was I? I was born in 84. So
I'm not good at math.
I'm not either.
Can't do that.
But it was my 30th birthday when I was on the show. I do know that.
All right. But there was how many times were there these incidents at the tanning salon where you had to clean up ejaculate?
So, yeah. So 2 jobs where I had to do this. So the tanning bed place was in college, and you can imagine, y'all know where I went to school. Mm-hmm. It got a little crazy. And I saw more stuff there than I did when I managed the nice spa here in Charlotte. But the tanning bed, more people would urinate in the little basket trash can.
Like more women or more men, or about equal?
Men.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume. I don't know.
But I mean, don't you go in after every one of them?
Yeah, I can't remember now, but I feel like it was all men.
What is that about?
There had been a couple times when 2 people went in and had sex, and then I had to go in there after that.
Like they had the relations on the tanning bed?
I'm assuming.
You ever try to just move around in those things, like extra movement?
Yeah, it's
You
not
can't.
really.
It's not easy.
And it's hard as a rock. I mean, it's glass.
Right. And it's hollowed out like you're sitting in a canoe. Yeah. You're trying to lie down in a canoe.
Yeah.
You can't even get out of it. You have to roll out,
I know.
You're probably like, why are there butt cheek imprints on both the top and the bottom glass?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, some tanning bed places didn't clean the top because they just assumed people weren't like touching it. Oh no, there were bodily fluids on top and bottom.
Oh,
yeah.
What is that?
And I just dealt with it because I got free tanning, and that to me was life. I mean, you know,
free tanning is life.
I'm 19 years old. Yeah, I want some free tanning, But the stuff that I dealt with, making $6.50 an hour.
Yeah. Ooh. But I mean, I don't. Surely that doesn't happen today in tanning salons, because I'm guessing that you can't ask any employee to go clean up ejaculate from a tanning bed or the hall.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I don't know, because that never has happened. As you know, being someone's boss, I've never had to tell anybody to go clean something like that up.
You haven't?
It's a little surprising that you haven't encountered that in radio.
Yeah. Well, nobody that I was in charge of.
Okay.
Right.
You know.
As far as you know.
Well, I would work a lot of times with just a peer of mine, like a friend, not a boss. So we would just go back to clean, not thinking anything of it. And then there it was, and we just had to deal with it.
Oh, I had to put rope around that one till a hazmat crew could come in.
Oh, one time there was number 2 in,
Oh, God.
I don't even like to say thinking about it, in the trash can.
That's worse than the other one?
But what happened was someone was in the tanning bed, got sick, I guess, used the trash can and then didn't clean it. So just was so embarrassed, I'm sure.
All right, Riggins.
Yeah.
Which would be better for you if you're working at the tanning salon? If you went in to clean one of the beds after somebody left and it had man fluid on it,
Yeah.
or poop?
Which would be worse?
Yeah, which would you hate more?
That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. I would say it's really tough.
How is that tough?
What? Which one's?
That's poop.
No.
Oh,
Wait, on poop is worse, you said?
it was worse.
Well, I mean, because you're a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess, you know what? I
See,
didn't think about that.
For a man, and a man doesn't want to think about cleaning another guy's,
Not at all.
you know.
But they could have been sick, and that's like a whole other.
I would rather it be,
Really?
sick kind of poop than solid.
Why?
Really?
I don't know. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever have to say that I had to pick up somebody's turd.
Right.
You picked up their diarrhea. I'm thinking if they pooped in the trash can, that's a better deal because you can look away and tie up the trash bag.
But I'm talking about on the bed.
If it's on the
Right.
bed, then I think I got to go ejaculate.
Yeah.
You'd rather have that than poop.
No, I actually think I would. I think I'd rather still clean up poop.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree.
I don't know though. Now that I think about it, because did y'all have access to rubber gloves?
Oh,
Okay,
absolutely.
so you got that,
Yeah.
and then you could put enough paper towels and stuff in your hand to where you wouldn't even come close to having contact with it.
With the
The seaman's,
yeah, exactly.
but the poop is going to be everywhere smearing.
Yeah. That's
I'm
true.
gonna vomit.
You would hope that there's less
Yeah.
of the ejaculate than there would be the poo.
So
One would always hope. I mean, if this isn't a brilliant think tank right here
yeah.
going on, I don't know what it is.
Wow.
So at the do we have time? Or
Yeah.
I was gonna tell about the massage place.
Okay, well, we'll take a break
Okay.
and then
love it.
now we'll cover massage place. We covered the tanning
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
Now massage place next.
More extra funny next.
Hey, it's Riggins, and if you love dogs like me, it's heartbreaking when you see posts online that show a cute dog at the shelter with a last day deadline. Wouldn't it be awesome if there were no more last day calls for these dogs? There's a great new organization called No More Last Days. They just launched a website with one goal: to help dogs while featuring like-minded organizations who do good work. Visit tjriggins.com/lastdays or visit them in person at the booth at the Carolina Renaissance Festival every weekend through November and see how they're making a difference and how you can help. tjriggins.com/lastdays.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. The new TJ and Riggins Show gallery button with the pictures, videos, and links you're hearing us talk about on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Lily and Grace, Design, Home, Living. It's Lily and Grace. Go to tjriggins.com/LG to find out more. That's tjriggins.com/LG.
Welcome to Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
Okay, so Lindsay working at the tanning salon. We got some disturbing stories from that. But you said the massage place you worked, where you were the manager, was a spa kind of place, not a parlor.
Right. It was a classy joint, if you will.
But you still had to deal with disgusting things.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know at the time that this was apparently a thing, but one of the massage therapists came out and said, we're going to need extra sheets, extra cleaning. I forgot what she had said in room number 6. I'm like, oh, why? She's like, well, there's some ejaculation. I hate saying that.
It's ejaculate in the noun form. Thank you.
Okay, whatever. On the towel. And I'm like, what? Because, you know, I'm dramatic anyway. And I'm 24 and I'm shocked. And I said, this pervert, like, he's not coming back. I'm writing a note on his, you know. And she's like, calm down, calm down. This is actually normal. Like, don't make a big deal. It's not like I'm crazy. So, and this lady is like 60 something years old. And she's like, I deal with this all the time. My mind is blown at this point. But anyway, I guess I never asked.
In just a regular massage, she said it's pretty regular for men to have orgasms while they're getting the massage, just and not being stimulated at any of the genital regions,
Right.
or any of that.
She was very professional. She
like just rubbing their back and whatever feels so good that they. Now, granted, I haven't had. I mean, I'm not a massage regular patron. I've had a couple in my lifetime, maybe 2. But never would I imagine that would be a regular thing if it's just the normal massage. Now, I know a lot of the places you go in there for that and it's illegal and all of that stuff.
Right.
But just a regular massage,
like a back
therapist
massage,
no.
Never.
I wonder if they do it in those little chairs at the mall and the airport where they're sitting there with their face down into that thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a good question.
the back rub's a back rub, man.
If you're ejaculating that close to an Auntie Anne's pretzels,
Yeah.
you've got problems.
And my husband, Kyle, he doesn't get massages, but I mean, I would immediately think if whoever I was married to said, I need to go get a massage, I would immediately think of that now. Like, that has scarred me for life, basically. Like, any guy that's like, I'm going to get a massage, I'm like, are you getting a massage?
Okay, so let's say that Kyle, your husband, who's a former Major League Baseball player, and he had injuries, right? Mm-hmm. And his injuries were acting up, and he needed to go get a massage. Mm-hmm. And he comes home and he said, Lindsay, I don't know what happened. It's never happened before, but this happened during my massage.
Yeah.
Knowing what you know as a former professional massage manager, would you be like, oh, well, it does happen to a lot of people, or would you be mad?
I would be a little upset. Yeah. I mean, I know that what this lady told me, but I still don't want to believe it.
Yeah. I don't know that I believe her either.
I
think, you sure she wasn't doing something shady? And then she just said, hey, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. It's normal, young girl.
From the looks of her, I mean, if I showed you her picture, very I mean, I would never think that she, out of anybody there, would do it. But but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Did you ask the other ones?
Do you know, to this day, I still have not talked about it until this very moment. And I think I tried to suppress it and like not ever think about that.
Okay, well, here, if you are a massage therapist, send us a DM and tell us whether this sounds right or not. Since she's never asked any other massage therapists about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, how would you first, if Kyle said that would you want to know immediately what the person looked like, how old she was, all of that?
Absolutely.
And what if she was 30 and it was her first time, doing her first year of being a massage therapist after, a career working at Hooters?
I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving. I'm not kidding. Like I'm that. No, I'm looking her up on social media. She's hot. She's younger than me by 10 years. Yeah, I'm mad.
Would you be mad if she were his massage therapist to begin with, even if nothing else happened? Would you not want him having a hot young massage therapist?
I'm mad. Yeah, it never. She's older than me. She's uglier than me. Not as pretty as me. I don't know how you want to say that.
Yep.
She's not cute.
Right.
She's not even.
The one that you would make sure he had.
Oh, yeah. He's having a 500-pound sumo wrestler get in there in his back.
Sounds hot to me.
Would you try to get him to have a man massage therapist?
Probably. But I don't think he would.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because the last thing he wants probably is to have that happen when he's getting a massage from a man.
Yeah.
Now, how would you feel about that one?
Gotcha. I would be concerned, but I would feel better about it.
You would?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd prefer it. Sure. But I'd be a little concerned. Yeah. I think that's kind of a semi-red flag. That's like a half red flag.
Right. Would you be looking him up to see how hot he was?
Yeah. And then if he was hot, I'd be pretty concerned at that point.
He looks like John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
But you had to fire somebody
Yeah.
for doing the business with the client, right?
It was a male.
A man massage therapist
Yes.
with a woman client.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I mean,
no
I
way.
think that would be how it happens a lot.
Yeah.
What? No, I thought it was the exact opposite.
No.
Don't you picture it the other way?
No, I would think that because I had a really good friend growing up who was good looking and masculine, and he was a hairdresser. So when his women clients would come to him, they got all the benefits of having a gay hairdresser, of being their friend and gossiping to them and everything. But he was masculine and always was looking to hook up with some lady. So he got so many women's.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'd go to these hair shows and stuff he'd talk about and be the only straight guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's the only game in town.
And the women, maybe they're neglected by their husband and they're coming in there and this is a young guy. I mean, they were all pretty attractive. Mm-hmm. So.
Man, and he puts the moves on that quickly, and
Yeah.
they're hooking up in one session.
I think, she was a regular.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 So you think that's the only reason she was coming in there? She was basically she was hiring a gigolo
Yeah. Yeah.
to give it to her, once a month or whatever.
Yeah, man,
And I'm
that's-
not going to say it happened every time because I wasn't aware. I mean, maybe I just wasn't aware, but I mean, the rooms were close together. Like it was
And how does that come out? How you just hear it?
somebody in the building in the office had told me, like it's
But how-
happening right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I went back and, yep, okay.
Oh, no way.
You didn't open the door. And
No,
look in?
it was handled more professionally by the owner, because I was 24 years old. I mean, I'm like,
Sure.
what do I do? What do I do? I actually wasn't qualified at all for this job. Come to find out, a lot of stuff happened that I didn't know how to handle. So
Riggins had a friend that was he got his license to be a massage therapist while they were roommates or something. You knew him?
Yeah, well, we weren't roommates, but my roommate at the time was really good friends with him.
And he got he was licensed to give inside massages on women.
wait, is this a joke or
No.
are you being serious?
He did not pose it as a joke. He was dead serious. Now, I don't know if he
And we
was
looked
telling
it
the
up, or
truth.
we had people on the show tell us that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't remember. But I think his reasoning, he was like, yeah, sometimes you have, I don't know.
Like
so
pelvic
long ago.
massages and stuff.
This
It was like a
sounds-
pelvic massage. Yeah,
It sounds very Dr. Nassar or whatever
You're
you
not
say.
kidding.
And yeah, because
kidding.
yeah.
And he kind of no goal in life, and then all of a sudden one day he becomes licensed in massage therapy and with an additional certificate to the inside of a vagina. I don't know.
with
Yeah.
an emphasis on.
Yeah, it's like when were you doing all this?
It's like, is that on your business card? Like,
Yeah.
what
Bought it.
emphasis?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So would you be able to have a relationship with a guy massage therapist? It would bother you too much
I
to
would
know
never.
that he's in there rubbing on women all day.
I would never,
Yeah.
never. Because I know ladies that put the moves on. I mean, it could go both ways. I
Yeah,
get it,
yeah,
but
and it
it's
does.
not going to happen under my watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't think anytime soon he's going to be trying to go get his license to be a massage therapist?
Better not. You're hitting the streets.
Yeah, as long as he's just an orgasming client, he's fine.
Right. Right.
It's extra funny with TJ and Riggins. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
How would you like to be part of a Christmas miracle? Make a donation to TJ and Riggins Breaking and Entering Christmas. Visit tjriggins.com/Christmas and click the donate button. There's a needy family in Western North Carolina who could really use your help. tjriggins.com/Christmas. Hey, it's Riggins, and if you love dogs like me, it's heartbreaking when you see posts online that show a cute dog at the shelter with a last day deadline. Wouldn't it be awesome if there were no more last day calls for these dogs? There's a great new organization called No More Last Days. They just launched a website with one goal: to help dogs while featuring like-minded organizations who do good work. Visit tjriggins.com/lastdays or visit them in person at the booth at the Carolina Renaissance Festival every weekend through November and see how they're making a difference and how you can help. tjriggins.com/lastdays.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like Brad & Brothers Heating, Air, and Electrical. Find out more about Brad & Brothers at bradandbrothers.com.